Have you ever wondered how naval vessels protect themselves from incoming threats? This is where the Close-In Weapon System, or CIWS, comes into play. A marvel of modern defense technology, the CIWS is designed to detect, track, and obliterate incoming enemy missiles and aircraft at short ranges. Imagine it as a guardian angel for naval vessels, always vigilant, always ready to shield against harm. Constructed with a radar for target detection, a fire control system for trajectory calculations, and a rapid-fire Gatling gun or missile system, the CIWS is a complex and sophisticated piece of machinery. It is the last line of defense, the final barrier that stands between an incoming threat and the vessel it seeks to harm. Among the various types of CIWS, the Phalanx CIWS is perhaps the most well-known. This system, deployed by various navies worldwide, is a testament to the critical role that CIWS plays in naval defense. But the Phalanx isn't alone. Other systems like the Russian Kashtan combine guns and missiles for increased versatility and effectiveness. The CIWS isn't just about defending ships, though. It's also about protecting critical infrastructure, military bases, and other strategic assets from aerial threats. It's about ensuring that these crucial parts of a nation's defense are kept safe from harm, no matter what. And who uses these systems? Quite a few nations, actually. The United States Navy is a prominent user of the Phalanx CIWS, but it's not the only one. Many allied navies also employ this system, while others, like Russia, opt for different models based on their defense requirements, technological preferences, and available resources. But remember, the field of defense technology is dynamic. New systems are being developed, and existing ones are being upgraded all the time. As of my last knowledge update in January 2024, these details are accurate, but it's always a good idea to check the most recent sources for the latest information on CIWS technology and deployments. So now that you have a general idea of what the CIWS is and what it does, let's dive in deeper to understand how this technological marvel works. The CIWS is more than just a weapon. It's a sophisticated system with various interconnected components. Let's break it down. Firstly, we have the radar system. This is the CIWS's eyes and ears. It scans the surrounding airspace for potential threats, such as incoming enemy aircraft or missiles. Once it detects a threat, it tracks its movement, speed, and direction, feeding this vital information to the fire control system. Next, we have the fire control system. This is the brain of the CIWS. It processes the data from the radar, calculates the trajectory of the incoming threat, and determines the best time and place for the weapon system to engage. It's a high-speed, high-stakes battle, with the CIWS swiftly making calculations to outmaneuver and neutralize the enemy. Then we have the weapon system. This is the muscle of the CIWS, the part that delivers the knockout punch. Most CIWs use a rapid-fire Gatling gun, such as the 20mm M61 Vulcan, which can fire thousands of rounds per minute. Some systems, like the Russian Kashtan, use both guns and missiles for a 1-2 punch. The ammunition feed system is what keeps the weapon system firing. It's like the runner in a relay race, passing the baton, or in this case, the ammo, to the gun. This ensures a continuous supply of ammunition for sustained firing during engagements. Lastly, we have the mounting and control systems. The CIWS is mounted on a platform that allows for 360-degree coverage, ensuring that no blind spots are left unprotected. The control systems allow for precise aiming and firing, adjusting the weapon's position in real time to keep the target in its sights. Each of these components plays a vital role in ensuring the CIWS can effectively neutralize threats. The radar system detects and tracks the enemy, the fire control system calculates the best course of action, the weapon system delivers the firepower, the ammunition feed system keeps the rounds coming, and the mounting and control systems ensure the weapon can aim and fire accurately. But these components don't operate in isolation. They're all interconnected, working together in a seamless, coordinated ballet of technology and firepower. It's this synergy, this ability to combine different systems and functions into a single, effective whole that makes the CIWS such a formidable defense system. So the next time you see a CIWS, remember, it's more than just a gun. It's a sophisticated, multi-component system that combines radar detection, fire control, rapid-fire weaponry, ammunition feeding, and precise control to defend against incoming threats. It's a testament to human ingenuity and a crucial part of modern naval defense. Each of these components plays a vital role in ensuring the CIWs can effectively neutralize threats. So, what exactly is the role of a CIWS? What are its primary missions? Well, the CIWS, or Close-In Weapon System, serves a crucial role in defense strategies, particularly in naval scenarios. Its primary missions revolve around three pivotal areas: anti-aircraft defense, ship self-defense, and the protection of critical assets. Firstly, the CIWS is a formidable force in anti-aircraft defense. Its rapid-fire gun or missile system is designed to detect, track, and obliterate incoming enemy aircraft and missiles at close range. The radar system identifies the threats, the fire control system calculates the trajectory, and then the weapon system swings into action, firing thousands of rounds per minute to neutralize the threat. Secondly, the CIWS is often a naval vessel's last line of defense. When a ship is under attack and the threat has managed to penetrate other longer-range defense systems, the CIWS steps in. Its 360-degree coverage and precise control systems allow it to engage and eliminate threats from any direction, ensuring the safety of the ship and its crew. Lastly, the CIWS plays a vital role in protecting critical assets. This could be anything from military bases to infrastructure of strategic importance. The CIWS is designed to fend off aerial threats, shielding these assets from potential damage or destruction. In essence, the CIWS is a guardian, a shield and a protector. It stands as a bulwark against threats that manage to penetrate other defenses, ensuring the safety and security of naval vessels and critical assets. Its rapid response and high firepower make it a formidable force in any defense strategy. To sum it up, the CIWS is more than just a piece of advanced military hardware. It's the embodiment of a commitment to defense and security. It's the reassurance for a ship's crew that they have a reliable last line of defense. It's the protector of critical assets that are vital for a country's security and functioning. Thus, the CIWS is a critical component of any modern naval vessel's defense system. Now that we understand how a CIWS works, who are the primary users of this system? The Close-In Weapon System, or CIWS, is a trusted solution for many nations worldwide. Its versatility and efficacy make it a preferred choice for anti-aircraft and missile defense, particularly for naval forces. One of the most prolific users of the CIWS is, without a doubt, the United States Navy. They predominantly use the Phalanx CIWS, a system renowned for its radar-guided, rapid-fire 20mm Gatling gun. This system is a critical component of their naval defense strategy, protecting their vessels against incoming threats that manage to slip past their longer-range defenses. Across the Atlantic, the Royal Navy of the United Kingdom also employs the Phalanx CIWS, affirming the system's reputation and effectiveness in maritime defense. However, it's not just Western navies that rely on CIWS. Russia has its own variant, the Kashtan CIWS. Unlike the Phalanx, the Kashtan employs a dual system, integrating both a rapid-fire Gatling gun and missile launchers. This provides an additional layer of defense and versatility, allowing it to engage a wider range of threats. Other nations, too, have recognized the value of CIWS in their defense arsenals. Countries like India, China, and Japan have either developed their own systems or procured them from other nations. The specific type of CIWs used can vary widely depending on a country's defense needs, technological capabilities, and resource availability. It's not just naval forces that utilize CIWs. Some countries deploy these systems to protect critical infrastructure, military bases, and other strategic assets. For instance, the United States has used the land-based variant of the Phalanx, known as CRAM, in conflict zones like Iraq and Afghanistan to defend against rocket and mortar attacks. In a world where aerial threats are ever-evolving and increasingly sophisticated, the CIWS remains a vital part of defense strategies. As the last line of defense, it's the final stand against threats that have penetrated all other layers of protection. From protecting naval vessels to safeguarding strategic assets, the CIWS is a trusted solution for many nations worldwide. Defense technology is ever-evolving, so what's next for the CIWS? In the world of defense, nothing stays static for long. The same holds true for the Close-In Weapon System, or CIWS. As we move forward, we can anticipate a range of potential enhancements and new systems to emerge, highlighting the dynamic nature of defense technology and the enduring relevance of CIWS. Firstly, let's talk about upgrades. Existing CIWs like the Phalanx and Kashtan are likely to undergo continual refinement. These improvements could involve everything from more powerful radars for superior target detection and tracking to faster, more accurate fire control systems. The weapon systems themselves might see advancements too, with even more rapid-fire capabilities or enhanced missile technology. Another exciting prospect is the integration of artificial intelligence into CIWs. AI could potentially automate threat assessment, trajectory calculations, and even the firing process, leading to quicker, more efficient responses to incoming threats. Now let's consider new systems that could be developed. Given the rapid pace of technological advancement, it's entirely plausible that we'll see entirely new forms of CIWs in the future. These could harness cutting-edge technology like directed energy weapons, which use concentrated energy to damage or destroy targets. Imagine a CIWS that can neutralize incoming missiles with powerful laser beams or high-energy microwaves. Furthermore, as unmanned and autonomous systems become increasingly prevalent in defense, we could see the development of remotely operated or even fully autonomous CIWs. These systems could operate independently, identifying and engaging threats without the need for human intervention. Despite these potential changes, one thing will remain constant: the crucial role of the CIWS. Whether it's defending naval vessels or protecting critical assets, the CIWS will continue to serve as an essential line of defense against aerial threats. We must remember, though, that these are possibilities, not certainties. The future of CIWs, like all defense technology, will be shaped by a multitude of factors, including technological breakthroughs, strategic considerations, and geopolitical developments. The future of CIWs looks promising, with constant advancements ensuring it remains a reliable defense solution. CIWS is undoubtedly a fascinating piece of technology, but let's recap what we've learned. We started our journey with an introduction to the close-in weapon system, commonly known as CIWS. It's a type of anti-aircraft defense system specifically engineered to detect, track, and neutralize incoming enemy aircraft and missiles at close ranges. The most renowned example is the Phalanx CIWS, employed by numerous navies worldwide. We then explained the construction of a CIWS, which is a marvel of engineering and technology. It begins with a radar system designed for target detection and tracking. This radar identifies potential threats nearby and provides the required data for accurate targeting. The fire control system then takes over, processing information from the radar, calculating the trajectory of the incoming threat, and directing the weapon system to engage the targets. The heart of a CIWS is its rapid-fire gun or missile system. The most common type is a Gatling gun, like the 20mm M61 Vulcan, capable of firing thousands of rounds per minute. Some systems, like the Kashtan CIWs from Russia, use both guns and missiles for increased versatility. These weapons are typically fed by an ammunition drum or magazine that ensures a continuous supply of ammunition for sustained firing during engagements. The entire system is mounted on a platform that allows for 360-degree coverage, equipped with precise control systems for aiming and firing. We then explored the missions of CIWs. Primarily, it's designed for anti-aircraft defense, especially against threats that have managed to penetrate longer-range defense systems. It's also installed on naval vessels, providing a last line of defense against anti-ship missiles and aircraft. CIWs can also be deployed to safeguard critical infrastructure, military bases, or other strategic assets from aerial threats. We also discussed the users of CIWs. Several nations and naval forces globally use CIWs for their defense needs. The Phalanx CIWs is widely used by the United States Navy and many allied navies. Other countries, like Russia, use different systems like the Kashtan. The specific CIWs chosen can vary depending on the country's defense requirements, technological preferences, and available resources. Lastly, we touched on the future of CIWs. The field of defense technology is always evolving. New systems are being developed and existing ones are continually upgraded. As of my last update in January 2024, these details are accurate, but it's always advisable to check more recent sources for the latest information on CIW's technology and deployments. In conclusion, The CIWS represents a critical component in modern defense strategies. It's a sophisticated combination of radar, fire control, and weapon systems that works in concert to provide a robust defense against aerial threats. Its deployment on naval vessels and around strategic assets underscores its vital role in safeguarding national security. The next time you see a naval vessel, remember the CIWS, the silent guardian that stands as the last line of defense.